Welcome, wrestling fans, to another episode of Just Podin' Around. I'm your host, Reese Williams, and today we're diving deep into WWE Elimination Chamber Toronto, a night filled with shocking moments, brutal encounters, and one of the most historic betrayals in WWE history. We're talking about surprise returns, career-defining performances, and the moment that shook the wrestling world to its core. Buckle up, because we've got a lot to unpack from this event at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Canada. Let's not waste any time. We're starting with the first big match of the night, the Women's Elimination Chamber match. The night kicked off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match, where the stakes were high. Win this match, and you're heading to WrestleMania 41 to challenge for the Raw Women's Championship. Originally, Naomi was set to compete, but the moment the show started, something was off. Cameras cut backstage, and suddenly, we saw Jade Cargill making her shocking return, ambushing Naomi in the locker room and taking her out of the match. This left Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Roxanne Perez to battle inside the chamber. Now let's talk about how this match played out. Bayley was the first to be eliminated. Liv Morgan caught her off guard with a roll-up at the 19-minute mark. Roxanne Perez put up a great fight, but was taken out by Alexa Bliss at 23:05. Bliss didn't last much longer, as Liv Morgan capitalized and eliminated her at 25:35. Finally, after an intense back and forth, Liv Morgan was eliminated by Bianca Belair at 29:15, securing the EST's place at WrestleMania 41. Bianca Belair is now set for a championship match at WrestleMania, but the real story here is Jade Cargill. Was her attack on Naomi personal, or was this about staking her claim as the next dominant force in the division? Either way, this shakeup could lead to something massive down the road. Up next, we had a match that was about more than just winning. It was about revenge. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have a history that goes back decades, but this was a different beast. WE labeled this an unsanctioned match, which meant there were no rules. Just two former best friends, now bitter rivals, beating the hell out of each other. And let me tell you, this was brutal. Chairs, steel steps, and even the announce table got involved. At one point, Owens powerbombed Zayn onto the ring apron, a callback to their infamous NXT rivalry. Sami fought back though, showing that signature resilience. He even hit a hell of a kick that nearly won him the match, but KO somehow kicked out. In the end, Owens delivered a devastating pop-up powerbomb through a table, followed by a stunner for the pinfall victory. But the drama didn't end there. As Owens stood tall, exhausted from the war he just fought, the crowd suddenly erupted. Soundbite, Randy Orton's music hits. Randy freaking Orton! The Viper made his shocking return, walking down to the ring with that cold, methodical stare. The last time we saw Orton, he was taken out months ago, and here he was, staring down Owens, who had just fought one of the hardest matches of his career. Then, out of nowhere, boom, RKO. Orton just laid out Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring, sending a clear message. He's back, and he's here to make a statement. After the chaos of the first two matches, the crowd got a special treat, as Toronto's own Trish Stratus made her return, teaming up with Tiffany Stratton against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. This match was all about nostalgia and passing the torch. Trish still looks incredible in the ring, and seeing her deliver the chick kick to Nia Jax was a thing of beauty. Tiffany Stratton also had a strong showing, hitting the prettiest moonsault ever to secure the win. The hometown crowd went crazy, and honestly, this was a feel-good moment we all needed. Now let's talk about the main event. This year's Men's Elimination Chamber match had some of the biggest names in WWE. John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and Seth freaking Rollins. The eliminations went down like this. Drew McIntyre was eliminated by Damian Priest at 13 minutes and 10 seconds. Priest was eliminated by Logan Paul at 14 minutes and 25 seconds. Logan Paul got taken out by CM Punk at 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Seth Rollins was eliminated at 30 minutes, and in the final moment, CM Punk tapped out to John Cena at 32 minutes and 40 seconds, giving Cena the victory. John Cena just punched his ticket to WrestleMania 41 for a shot at the undisputed WWE Championship. But that wasn't the biggest story of the night. After his win, Cena stood in the ring, basking in the cheers. But suddenly, the lights dimmed. Then The Rock's music hit. The Great One made his way to the ring, flanked by none other than Travis Scott. Fans were confused. wondering what was going on. Then, in one of the most shocking moments in WWE history, Cena turned around and attacked Cody Rhodes. Cena, The Rock, and Travis Scott brutalized Cody in the ring, leaving him lying motionless. For the first time in 23 years, John Cena had turned heel. This was a moment that will be remembered forever, similar to Hulk Hogan's legendary NWO turn. The WrestleMania 41 build just got insane, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Elimination Chamber Toronto wasn't just a great show, it was historic. Bianca Belair is heading to WrestleMania, Randy Orton is back with a vengeance. John Cena turned heel for the first time ever. I can't wait to see how this all plays out as we head toward WrestleMania 41, but what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts on Twitter or in the comments. That's it for today's episode of Just Podin' Around. Until next time, keep your shoulders off the mat.